What's up, Eric? How has training camp been for you, particularly the scrimmages? Um, what have you thought first week?
Obviously feels good. Have my wind under me, so I feel good out there. Feel good. Just playing with the guys, playing with a faster pace, and just trying to make my team better. I mean, a lot of energy in the gym, and just feels good that tomorrow we finally get to play somebody else but each other. So uh, feels good, and can't wait to get back out there.
You mentioned the pace. Do you feel like this is going to be a really fast-paced team this year?
For sure. Definitely feel like we're gonna play a lot faster. I mean, we have one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter of all time, playing. So whatever pace he plays at, we got to match it, and we just got to be ready for what's coming up this next season.
Eric, oh, go ahead.
Oh, Eric, I was just wondering, what are you personally trying to get out of this first preseason game?
Just play together as a team. I mean, for me, it's just get used to playing with these guys and trying to get our feet under us. I mean, see where we are as a team and come back to the lab and get better.
Thanks.
Hi, Eric. It's Janie McCauley from Associated Press. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Eric, Steve was saying that a lot of you guys who got ton of minutes last season, given some circumstances, might have a bit of an adjustment at times, just as different lineups go in and out. And he said he even talked to you that every year in the NBA is different, and you take advantage of any opportunity you get. Is that sort of the way you approach it? I mean, no year is exactly the same, and different personnel, and some guys come back from injury. And what's sort of your mindset, and what was that conversation like with Steve?
My mindset is just come in, work hard, prove myself every year. There's nothing new, nothing I haven't been taught already, and I'm gonna just continue to keep getting better at whatever Coach Kerr wants me to, and listen to him and listen to his advice. I mean, there's no, especially as a young guy, no year is going to be the same. So you just have to keep proving yourself every year and establish yourself.
Do you like having those conversations where everybody's on the same page, and he maybe shares some experiences that he had in this league too? I don't know. Is that sort of how it works? And did he pull you aside in the practice gym, or how did that go?
We just talk. I mean, he just lets me know what he wants me to do. It's pretty straightforward. And he knows he could be straightforward with me. I've told him multiple times, like, just be straightforward. Tell me what I got to do, and I'll do it. So pretty easy conversations, and really easy to adjust to it.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
Hey, Eric, it's Jason over at Cron 4. I know, every offseason you're trying to just improve your game overall, and that's what most players do. But was there anything specific that you were working on that you wanted to add to your game this year, or you felt that you really wanted to get better at to, have more success or continue your improvement?
Definitely, as I said before, 3-point shot, but also defensively, I feel like I've been playing a lot better defensively, just bringing energy, keeping guys in front, and I feel like I'll be a big contributor defensively on this team.
Nice. So you've seen some of the benefits from some of the work you've done over the offseason?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. I mean, we've had nothing but time, so I tried to just work on everything I can.
Hi, Eric. It's Ron Krejcik from the San Francisco Chronicle. Thanks for doing this. You mentioned your defense, and I realize Draymonds not out there at practice now, but can you give us a sense of how much he shaped you last year, particularly on the defensive side? I mean, I think you've spoken about his influence and impact, but can you maybe elaborate on how he's helped you develop from when you came into the league to where you are now?
From just watching him, just talking. I feel like talking, letting your teammates know what you're doing, and if you see something, say something. So it makes it a lot easier on the defensive end. Obviously, you can't – in the NBA, people are going to score, but you just have to make it difficult. So I feel like he's made it a lot easier for me to understand the defense and how to play defense in the NBA.
Can you give an example maybe of the first time he yelled at you on defense? I mean, a couple, Bob Myers has even talked about, James Wiseman better get ready for that because that's the way Draymond is, and he doesn't mean any disrespect. That's just how he goes about it. How did you sort of adjust to his volume?
I actually like it. I mean, Draymond knows that he could be very straightforward with me. We have a very good relationship. And then even games last year, I just ask him questions like, "Yo, what do you want me to do here?" And he tells me, and he yell it during the game, like, "Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that," and it's pretty simple. So talking to him is great because obviously one of the greatest defenders in the league. So again, it's great to have a guy like that on your team.
Thank you.
What have been your early impressions of some of the new guys?
The energy. I mean, the energy that they bring. They play hard, young legs. I know I'm saying it, but as you guys saying, I'm sophomore, 24. So some of the younger guys, they have a lot more energy than I do with those young legs. But yeah, I mean, they bring great energy. They play hard and definitely willing to learn. And that's one thing I love from young guys. I mean, I'm still learning myself, but they're not afraid to ask questions, and they still even ask me questions just because I've been here a year and I just went through my rookie year. So I just try to help them out as much as I can.
Eric, Steve has said so much growth happens between year 1 and 2 in the NBA, and so many of you got valuable minutes and experience last season, even though it was cut short. How does that transfer when you start training camp, this training camp, and just feeling comfortable and knowing the system, and just much easier than a year ago at this time? Not at this time, but training camp.
Yeah.
Going into this one?
Yeah, I would say a lot easier. You don't feel like a deer in headlights, so it's just you go out there, you know what you're doing. It becomes a lot easier. I mean, especially as your second year, you know the system, you know what coach wants. So I just try to do that and get better at it every day.
When it comes to ramping up for the season again and having a preseason game tomorrow, do you think back about how abnormal it is, just how strange it is to have a pause for a pandemic, to have 9 months off, just the weirdness of that? Was that the longest you've had off, like even going back to college or high school, like between playing games? And how are you feeling about, maybe the strangeness of the situation, like gearing up again?
Yeah, this has definitely been the longest stretch of me not playing a basketball game. But again, it's your job. You got to prepare for everything. Obviously, things happen. But I mean, it's been good gearing back up. It's been good ramping back up. It's weird knowing that we're not going to have any fans tomorrow. But again, it's part of our job. We still got to do it, and still looking forward to the season.
Hey, Eric, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Why are you trying to tell us you don't have young legs?
Hey, man, 5 years of college would do a lot to you.
Let me ask you this, though. You going through college and even into the NBA, you've kind of been slept on all along the way. Is that a feeling you like, or is that something you feel like, people better recognize? I mean, how do you feel about that whole idea that people are kind of like sleeping on you a little bit?
I mean, personally, I've gotten used to it. It's not. I mean, I'll just keep proving myself. People don't think I'm that good. It's fine. I'm gonna just keep proving myself, and I feel like I've proved myself at every level. I mean, AAU, high school, college, NBA. I've proved myself, so I'm gonna continue to do that and continue to get better and continue to make my family happy and try to be a part of this winning organization.
Why do you think people have slept on you along the way?
I was just never that big name guy. I mean, I don't. It's not that I have it's not that I feel like I'm not good enough. It's just never had a big name, and it's fine that I don't. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But again, I'm gonna just continue to prove myself and continue to get better.
And then the last thing is, does that whole mentality shape your work ethic?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but at the same time, I don't think about it because certain things you just know. Like you know how good you are. I mean, I've made it to this point. I'm gonna try to stay in the NBA, and again, I'm gonna just continue to prove people wrong, and that's my mentality.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Eric, this is Rich with Let's Go Warriors, and a couple questions for you. Steve Kerr told us that he gets on you for the Weakside defense. So for, beginners on NBA defenses like us, what makes that so hard? And just the second question for you was, did the team practice on the main floor at all today? And I'll just say thanks in advance.
No, we just have regular practice, but it's just hard because it's a lot of space, and teams need that weak side defender to be there because can't camp in the lane. It's not college, so I'm just adjusted to that, watching film, and just trying to be more active on the weak side.